Hey Cancers, it's Heather here with Magical Soul Tarot. I hope you all are doing fantastic on this Monday morning. This is going to be your general overall spread, so it's going to be for September, the upcoming month. It's going to be for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter in Cancer. And if you're cross-watching or new to the channel, welcome. If you're cross-watching, this could very well resonate for you. You could pull through this Cancerian energy. And like I always say, guys, trust your gut, follow your intuition, and if things don't seem to fit, please don't try to force them. There are a ton of amazing readers out there, so feel free to click on one of the links or videos down below. All right, so we're just gonna go ahead and hop right in. What can we get for Cancers in September? Seven of Cups. It's reversed, so that's good. That to me speaks of coming out of a period of confusion, maybe disillusionment. I don't generally take reversals, but if I'm called to keep it that way, I am. And this one for me is definitely speaking reversed. It is no longer being confused about what you want, where you're headed, what you're doing, what your goals are. This is you guys taking the reins back in your hands. I feel like you guys have made pivotal decisions when it comes to your happiness, what you're doing moving forward. It could be removing certain people that were confusing, or situations or energies, something within yourself that maybe was confusing. You finally came to a realization or an aha moment within. And I feel like it's leading you guys down a really soulful spiritual path moving forward. Nine of Wands. Yeah. So whatever defenses you've had up in your life due to trauma you've been through, issues, situations because of relationships, people, or even this is just realizing that the battle's been worth it and that you're moving forward with, really that inner strength, that independence, that ferocity. You guys are coming out of that hard shell and really taking life on. And that Nine of Wands is also about, being battle worn within. You have the Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles, communication coming in, messages, being in contact. It can also be opportunities coming in through, again, connections, communication, situations. But I do feel like you guys are moving forward into something. It feels, honestly, it feels big. It feels like this has been a long time coming. Like you guys have been waiting for the right moment, or like you've been waiting for, your calling or your path, something to be kind of revealed, for roadblocks, things like that to be out of your way. Maybe that's what the Nine of Wands is about. You guys have fought so hard to get to this point of realization and clarity that you're no longer holding back and you're not going to take anyone's shit, which is phenomenal. Queen of Wands wanted to pop out. Aries, Leo, Sag energy. Definitely a fiery flaming. This could be you guys totally embracing that take action. Yep. You guys have reached a pivotal point where things are shifting. You're entering new cycles, new beginnings, fresh starts. Feels like the world's just, it's your fingertips right now. Like you could do anything because you finally decided who you are and what you will and won't tolerate. Now we have this communication. Page of Cups, Eight of Wands. So could be messages coming in when it comes to love. Cups, but it's also about emotions. It's not just love for me. It's something that makes you feel emotionally excited, emotionally fulfilled, happy, just really stirs up something deep inside of you. Eight of Wands is communication. It can be 3D. It can be the aha communication coming in, like I said, where you finally get some clarity as opposed to what direction you're headed. It could be in career. It could be in life. It could be in love with the Page of Cups. You could be making offers when it comes to love. It doesn't have to just be about relationships. It can be, more loving with friends and family and reaching out more and getting in touch more. And again, coming out of your shell. Because the world is at, and again, I keep getting like the world is your oyster. The world is your oyster. You have limitless possibilities ahead. And it's all about really embracing that Cancerian way where it's, yes, you guys can have, Queen of Wands. Yeah, you got that Queen of Wands coming in, that fire, that flame. Again, you could be connecting with Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, or you could be embodying this. And if this isn't a specific sign as far as that goes, this is someone that is really charismatic, energetic, enigmatic, like being around them makes you feel alive. Or this is someone that you're seeing, maybe a friend, a coworker, family, where they are really inspiring you because they are so, again, energetic. They bring things into their life. They're full of life, full of energy. Maybe this person is helping you coming to some realizations and coming out of some confusion because it's under that Seven of Cups. What was I going to say? Cancer is about these emotions. Yeah, like that's your superpower. I don't know if many of you guys realize that, but Cancer, Queen of Cups energy, that's your fucking superpower, guys. That is your power. The ability to feel people's shit is a power. It is your beautiful birthright, your superpower. You know, you can walk into a room and feel the energy shift. You can feel people shift, but you also have a way of flowing and helping shift the tides for other people if you just kind of harness that energy. Eight of Cups, Seven of Wands. So, okay, Eight of Cups came out first. Nine of Wands on the Eight of Cups. So this is some kind of battle. Again, this is cutting ties with shit that doesn't serve you. So you've come to a point where you fought so hard because you've been cutting ties or will be cutting ties with things that do not set right with your soul, which has brought the illumination, the world coming through. Doesn't mean you're not going to be on the defense. Seven of Wands, this is external conflict, situations, people coming through in order to kind of throw you off your path, or maybe obstacles that you've had to overcome or will be overcoming, because this is for September. But then again, timing's fluid. So some of you could have gone through part of this and, or halfway through. Some of you haven't even reached this point yet. Some of you may reach it in a couple months. You never know. That Seven of Wands is that combativeness. And sometimes when you move into the next chapter, move into the next phase of your life, and you really have potential for so many great things, a lot of the times that sets us wide open for changes, for moving forward, letting go, releasing. But that doesn't always come easy. Sometimes that comes with a price. Sometimes you really have to fight for it. You have to realize that you and your soul and your path and your journey and your future, it's worth fighting for. And you have a lot of fight left in you. So fight for it. Sorry, this one, oh wow. 2 Wands, 4 of Wands at the bottom. Fighting for stability, for happiness, for freedom within, fighting to move forward, fighting to charge towards whatever it is you want. It's general. It's going to be different for everybody. But this is finding something to fight for, realizing you have fight left within you. Wheel of Fortune, wheel turning in the right direction, yeah. The Tower, okay. So, wheel turns in the right direction. And then something comes in to really change that foundation, guys. That foundation is going to be shook. It is... A lot of people get a certain fear associated with the Tower card, just like the Death card, and even the Devil card to some extent. People get a lot of, that Tower card to me is a blessing, because a lot of the times it really removes us from situations or brings things to light that we had no idea that we were even doing. A lot of it is subconscious level, because the Tower is that Plutonic kind of energy. It is that Scorpio vibe. So it's something that's very intense that really just like shakes you up to the core. It doesn't have to be this big, huge, life-altering situation, but it can be a revelation that really changes your path, your transition, where you're going. Maybe this is you guys heading in the right direction and realizing some truths about your childhood, or about ways you've been doing things, or situations you were in, or relationships that you found. Maybe finding some kind of destructive patterns when it comes to the way that love comes in for you, or the way that you approach to love, or thought of love, maybe. Because it is falling under that Page of Cups. Pages are about the approach, about the instant, it's the smallest offer, it's an instinctual, it's me giving. So again, it could be the way you perceived or the way that you've been giving it. It might be rocked a little bit. 8 of Wands, Wheel of Fortune. That's, again, insights coming in, because 8's a highly spiritual number. That is something coming in order to get you in the right direction. I love that I just talked about the Devil card, card of Capricorn. Yeah, this Devil energy. I feel like it is you guys releasing some toxic things, people, places, situations, energies, whatever it is for you. It's a big release. It feels like it's like you just have to do it. You have to do it. That's falling under the Seven of Cups reverse. That's falling under the Queen of Wands. This is you guys realizing whatever this toxicity is, whether it's within you or within situations, connections, you guys taking charge to, I want to say, resolve that shit. Whether it's moving forward without it, which I highly feel like some of you definitely will be doing that with the 8 of Cups, or it's you guys 7 of Wands again and fighting for something and saying, look, I'm not going to put up with this shit anymore. Like, this toxicity has got to go. If it not, like, it's getting released from my life at whatever cost, because I'm not doing this anymore. What else can we get for Cancers? Temperance, healing. Okay, 9 of Wands, 8 of Cups, Temperance. So whatever you are releasing or cutting ties with does lead to a deep healing. And again, healing the toxicity is falling right beside that Devil card. Healing coming in. Divine healing, universal healing. Realizing that it's time to change and it's time to let certain things go. 5 of Wands. Internally conflicted about it. So this world on top of the 7 of Wands and 5 of Wands, it does speak to me about new cycles and you having to really battle and fight for it. But it's also you guys internally battling, I feel like, whether you want it or not and whether you can do this or not. Some of you would definitely be battling with some self-worth, some self-esteem, and maybe that's where the toxicity lies, is the fact that you guys don't think you deserve this, or you don't think you can accomplish it or do it, or you don't have the time, the patience, the effort, whatever. You do. You do. You've got it. It's in there. It's just about accessing it and really getting fucking real with yourself and healing whatever parts of yourself that are afraid of failure, afraid of success, afraid of becoming greatness, because it's in you. It's in you. You got a divine gift. It's in you. Embrace that shit. What else can I get for Cancer? Queen of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, you could totally have it in your chart. I do feel like this is you guys, it speaks to your soul about becoming more grounded and more in control with your life. The Emperor is about working towards something. It is my CEO card. It is action oriented. It is 3D based. It is very much take charge, you know, grab the bull by the horns, like they say. And it's funny because there's a Queen of Pentacles and I'm a Taurus. So grab the bull by the horns, you know, life's short. Carpe diem, seize the day. Some of you could also be getting insights when it comes to an Emperor energy in your life. It is the Aries energy. I do associate it with Capricorn. We have Capricorn on the table again. Because to me, the Emperor it's fire, but it's grounded. Grounded fire equals Capricorn. It is cardinal earth. So that Queen of Pentacles underneath that Wheel of Fortune, 8 of Wands, it's you guys heading in the right direction. You are getting more grounded. You're getting more solid, more stable, more content, feeling more at one with yourself. You know, groundedness and earthing might be a big thing for some of you right now. Going, putting your feet in the sand at the fucking beach, or sand, dirt, grass, whatever. You know, being with nature, appreciating it, letting yourself kind of feel connected makes a big difference, because you guys are going to take on some power. Let's see what else we can get. I feel like it's you guys taking charge of, again, self-love, love and relationships. Page of Cups can be so many things. 3 of Cups. So for some of you, just because I got to read it like I see it, and if it pops in my head, I've got to say it. Some of you could have been dealing with a third-party situation when it comes to a fire sign, or a Capricorn and a fire sign. Maybe a Capricorn with some fire in the chart. Some of you maybe dealt with third-party situations in that. If, you know, for some of you, this is going to be you literally harnessing that Emperor energy and taking charge of your happiness. This is leaning on friends. This is building a community, teamwork, collaboration, just enjoying life together, celebrations. And maybe your friends kind of picking you up and lifting you up because they see that you've been struggling, you've been going through it, and it's time to come out and really come out of your shell, Cancer, and celebrate and really, embrace and love this life that you're living, because you're healing big time. 7 of Swords. So again, some kind of deception, or it could be false masks coming off. Maybe some of you felt like you had to portray yourself one way, when in reality, getting in touch with your soul and leaving that shit behind is what's going to serve you best. You're healing this. If you had a deceptive situation, again, that's you guys also coming to internal healing and releasing and moving forward, because you realize that what you've been through served a purpose. It brought you to where you are. It brought you exactly to who you are. And my big thing is, like, I'm no regrets. Like, sometimes I like to call them wonderings, where it's, you know, you sit and you wonder how things could have been different or what things would have changed. But you can't stay stuck in it. Can't stay stuck in it. You got to move forward, because things change, and if something's meant to come back around, it will. And things do happen for a reason. As cliche as it sounds, shit happens for a reason, because it makes you who you are right now. And if you didn't go through everything you did, you would not be who you are right now. And take that from someone with a grain of salt who went through a lot of trauma in their life. You can take it, shift it, and turn it into a power of yours. And that's phenomenal. That's when you know, like, okay, this is what I'm meant to do. You find your path. You find it through the pain, the purpose that comes with the experiences in your life. 9 of Pentacles, independence. This is my single card. This is also just being independent, being happy about it, knowing that you have everything within yourself to fulfill you. This is falling under that 5 of Wands, 7 of Wands. So some of you could be battling, again, with how you see yourself, your self-worth. If you see yourself as successful, if you see yourself as a failure, if you are afraid to move forward because you're afraid you'll fail or afraid of consequences or whatever it is. You guys are focusing in and tuning in on that. I feel like this new cycle is going to empower you, though, because you're going to have to go through and heal and work on this. And it's going to propel you forward towards something that's, I mean, it feels like I said, it feels like a highly spiritual quest. It feels beautiful. It feels powerful. King Cups, 2 of Swords. You guys making choices and decisions. And your divine wisdom. King of Cups is Queen of Cups with a little bit of knowledge and years on him. It's a very wise old soul. King of Cups is someone that, unlike the Queen, who really opens and releases and flows with her emotions, the King kind of suppresses and puts it down, kind of on lockdown. It's a very masculine water energy. So can you imagine like a divine masculine who doesn't release and, oh gosh, what was I going to say? Doesn't release or openly express emotions, but underneath there's so much going on that they would give from the depths of their soul to help people. That's that King of Cups. This is you guys making a decision either about this Emperor, this Aries Cap kind of energy because of insights when it comes to this, again, connection and love, or you guys making a decision to head forward and change the way you love. Change the way you love yourself, you love others, the way you accept love, the way you give love. And I'm going to say, I love that, Cancer. I really don't feel like I need any clarifiers. I'm going to grab this to clarify this Devil card. What's going on with this Devil energy? I have like 5 cards I want to call out. So, healing, balance, and Knight of Cups. So I do feel like it was the way you were receiving love, like the kind of love that you accepted, or because the Devil with the 2 of Pentacles to me is someone that has an imbalance internally when it comes to their life, the toxicity within, the situations they find themselves in, the connections they find themselves in. It's like they can't find a balance. They can't get their head above water. They can't see straight when it comes to that situation. Again, you have more temperance, and then you have the Knight of Cups, so it's healing, and then love coming in, or you giving love out. So again, I feel like the way you're going to love is about to fucking shift, or the love that's coming in for you because you've healed and you've grown a little bit more aware, and you've grown to love yourself a little bit more. The love that you accept is going to shift too. You're not going to put up with shit anymore. Good for you, Cancers. Good. Emperor energy, 6 of Swords. Leaving behind. What are we leaving behind? 7 of Pentacles. So you got 6 of Swords, 7 of Pentacles. Leaving behind stagnancy, a tendency to maybe overthink about things. It's really good to look at the big picture, but sometimes we get so caught up in the details and what we put our energy into that we don't take action. 7 of Cups, too. So you're leaving behind indecision, overwhelm, confusion. They become more decisive in this Emperor energy. I love that. Okay, that's perfect. Because that's what you want to do. You know, you want to take action. You want to leave that behind. All right, so I'm going to grab the Secret Language of Light. Because I always get asked about certain cards. Divine Masculine, see? Soulcraft. Okay, so this is literally pouring your soul into something. Making, crafting, doing things that really ignite your soul, light your soul on fire, things that really shift your perspective. The soul tree is about being connected. So earthing, grounding could definitely be a huge thing for you guys right now, but this is realizing that our souls are intertwined, they're interconnected. We are connected with the earth. You know, we are 5D soulful beings in this 3D human suit, as I say, H-O-O-M-A-N, because we are humans, and this is how we're living life. And this is about being connected and understanding that energetically, we are still connected. So being mindful of certain things, situations, and how you pour your energy out, and also what you're allowing in. Divine Masculine. This is the energy. This is the time. This is the time for you, Cancers. This is embracing that Divine Masculine in its highest form. When it's low, it's very ego-driven. It's very kind of selfish. It's very how do you put it? Not self-imposed. Oh, goodness. Anyways, egotistical, but it can be overworking, overdriven, overly focused on the 3D aspect of things, when it's negative. When it's in positive and its highest form, the Divine Masculine is very naturally take charge, natural born leader, gets things done, does things from their soul, takes the action from their heart. They're soul driven, they're not ego driven. So I see that for you guys. Yeah. All right, Cancers, that's going to be it for your September read. I hope you guys have a fantastic month ahead, and I will see you guys next week. Love and light.